Hi, my name is Gina Cherney, mortgage associate with CML Canadian Mortgage Lender.
And I'm Kristen Reed, Realtor with Remax, Joyce, Tourney, Realty. Okay, Gina, so I just want to talk a little bit about options for buyers right now. There's a lot of properties on the market that require a little bit of upgrading or renovations. What can you do for them?
There's an excellent program that many lenders offer called Purchase Plus Improvements, and this allows buyers to customize the home and do the desired renovations with as little as 5% down as soon as they move in.
Okay, so can you tell me how that works? So they've gone to you for the pre-approval, and then what?
The client has worked very hard to save 5% down plus closing costs, so the Purchase Plus Improvements allows them to work the renovation budget into the mortgage. The client decides what kind of renovations they want to do, and they obtain quotes from a contractor. The mortgage broker then submits the quotes for the approval with the lender. Once the mortgage is approved, an appraiser will be sent out to inspect the as-is value and as-improved value. We remove conditions, and then the client takes possession and get the keys. So the mortgage funds are advanced, but the renovation budget is held back at the lawyers in trust.
Okay.
They're given 4 months to complete the work. The same appraiser will go and inspect that it's been done, and then once instructed, the lawyer can release the check to the client. I want to make it clear that the client is required to pay for these renovations up front. So as mentioned, the renovation budget is held in trust at the lawyer, so the client must use their own resources, whether that be borrowing from a family member, using their spare line of credit to pay for this before they can recover the funds and pay it off. The idea of this program is not for somebody to go into debt and for somebody to be able to complete these renovations at the time that they purchase. It's an excellent tool, and you must work with your mortgage broker on how this can benefit you.
That's great. And so then with kind of going back to the process a little bit more, so the buyers and we would go and we were going to find a property that you like, but perhaps maybe you need to update the kitchen or the bathroom or the windows. And then we have, during our conditional period essentially, is when we'll work together with contractors to get all of the proper quotes in place for the work that you want done to improve that property. Then we're going to forward all of those quotes over to Gina, who's going to send that to the lender and getting that approved. During our conditional period, so before you even move forward with the sale, remove conditions, you're going to have a pretty solid idea of the renovations that you want to do to that property and know that the lender is going to reimburse you prior to moving forward, correct?
Exactly, because when you remove conditions, the sale is considered to be firm. So the renovations that you want to do, everything needs to be approved in the mortgage before we remove. So that will all be done.
Perfect. So then there's limited questions as to whether or not that lender is going to reimburse you the funds. What would be the scenarios where the lender might not release the funds for the renovation?
Good question. So the client may not be able to recover all of the funds spent on the renovation if the appraiser, had indicated that the job was poor quality, or the client didn't actually complete the list of renovations approved in the mortgage. Maybe they went on a trip. These would be instances that they wouldn't be able to recover all of the funds.
Okay, so it's important to make sure that it's quality work that's going to improve the value of the property, and that you are doing the work that you said you were going to do at first when it was approved. So say you wanted to have your windows done, you got those quotes, and then all of a sudden you're like, I changed my mind, I'm going to do my bathroom. They're not going to approve that, right?
No, exactly.
So now, what is the maximum renovation value that a buyer would qualify for in this program?
The maximum renovation value is up to $40,000, regardless of the price of the home.
Okay.
And it's important to remember to stay within your pre-approved amount.
Oh, good. That will still give them quite a bit of money to be able to renovate, do a nice renovation of the property.
Yes.
So now you did mention that there are some things that the lender will not approve in Purchase Plus. Can you tell me what those are?
That's correct. Typically, lenders will not approve any structural renovation or remediation of asbestos material.
So that's important to know. So a note to sellers, if you have some additional funds that you're going to be using to get your property ready for sale, it's a really smart idea to focus on the more structural elements of the property, making sure that that home is solid, because with this program, the buyers can take care of all of the cosmetic repairs that they want to do, because they can actually get that approved, whereas they cannot get the structural repairs approved. So
exactly,
keep that in mind.
If there's a wall or two in your basement that needs to be braced, perhaps you'd consider allocating those funds to doing something like that rather than countertops and paint.
Right, exactly. So thank you so much for all of the information, Gina. I think that this program is a great opportunity for buyers to be able to capitalize on all of these incredible deals that I'm seeing on the market right now. So get in touch with us. We'll see if this product is right for you. We can work through your pre-approval process and then get out there and look at some deals.
And follow us on social media. The link to this video will be in our bio, and we will continue to put out videos with great content to help our buyers and sellers through this process. So thank you very much.